This is crazy.
Recently, Derek Chauvin, I think that's his name.
Yeah, the nigga, yeah.
22 times stabbed.
By a Mexican.
Yeah. They said something about they tried to do it on Black Friday for Black Lives Matter. To represent Black Lives Matter.
That's an insult to that's the Mexicans letting us know that we weak. That we got that pussy. We talk all that tough talk shit, nigga, but they got to come kill and do for us on Black Friday. They sending the message to us. That wasn't no message for him. And we clapping for it. Yeah, they got him. Nah.
Man, I never thought about it like that. Shout out CW. This video just dropped. Real Life Productions. Salute. Shout out. You know, I had to jump off the kitchen table after eating dinner and I had to come make a reaction video to what Charleston White just said. There's many clips in this interview, y'all, but he's basically saying what a lot of people don't know, right? That they feel. Or they do know. Or who knows? No, but for real though, in the comments, people are like, man, Charleston White is just speaking the truth. But man, that's a crazy take on what he just said about the Chauvin George Floyd situation, y'all. Let's continue.
No. They just sent out a message to the world that this is a weak race of people.
I told my wife the same thing. She said, you know what, the Mexicans, we ain't too far behind, right? They ain't too far behind. Let's continue.
Who got Nipsey Hussle killer? The Mexicans.
Dang.
So the Mexicans showing up, we way stronger than y'all. And we clapping for it.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of group of niggas this is, but this the kind of group that's gonna volunteer to go back to slavery. But this also the same group saying if I was a slave back then, I wouldn't have never done this. Yeah, you would. You doing it now. You way weaker than them people. This white boy in prison and don't no nigga get him. But they'll get a nigga.
Your own people.
Seem like the Mexicans stand on more business. The Takashi, they stand on more business than we are.
Even with the Chomos, y'all, let's be honest, you know, in prison, you know, I ain't hate to talk about in prison, but they're the most militant with that situation. From what I've heard, then again, I've never been to prison. Thank you for asking. But yeah, they're with the business, from what I've heard. Other races are more lax about that situation. I'm not saying totally, right? Don't get me wrong, but I have heard the Hispanic/Mexicans in prison ain't playing no games with no lames.
When it comes to like handling situations.
Not just the Mexicans, everybody. Because we black people are the weakest race of men on earth. We stand on business with each other. But we won't stand on business with nobody else, but we think we tough.
Is that a true statement in the sense that when you're speaking about your own people? Because again, I told my wife this and she's like, man, the Mexicans ain't too much different, you know? So he's speaking about his people in this way, but do you agree with his statement or do you think that basically, you know, every group, you know, has their issues and maybe it's good or better for people of their own groups to speak truthfully, even though if it hurts their feelings about their group?
Because we killed the weakest people on earth. Black people are the weakest species, the weakest race compared to anybody on earth. But we think we bad because we pick only on us.
Wow.
How you bad and you just pick on the weak?
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really agree with that statement, you know, about blacks being the weakest species or however he said it, right? Because I think he's coming from a position of he knows his people. He's you know, tearing them down to bring them up, if anything. But then again, he said he don't give a damn. He's just trying to get that back at this point. But that's my take on that. But go ahead. To be honest, y'all, the way I kind of see it, which I guess race, for some reason, it does play a factor in life, I guess. I hate to even admit this crap, but I mean, from here to the penitentiary, they break it down to the real, you know, racial divide lines. But I just say that if you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag, you know, regardless of what color you are. If you're a weak man, you're a weak man regardless of what color you are. I honestly really don't even see the race and all that. But I do understand Charleston White's, you know, point in this whole matter because that's his people. it's kind of like me. What I say, the black man and the white man never really, was racist towards me. I get the most hate and got the most hate from people that look just like me, brown skin, and caquita brown eyes. Let's go.
How you bad and you only pick on the weak? We the weakest.
True.
So if nigga, we tore up a country for George Floyd, you mean to tell me we ain't got one inmate with a life sentence that would have done what this Mexican did? You know why? Because we don't give a damn about what happened to George Floyd.
Wow.
We was just playing. We really don't give a damn what happened to Nipsey Hussle. Ain't nobody got that nigga for doing what he did to Nip.
Nipsey Hussle's killer was part of his gang. His own people took him out. And he just said the Mexican in prison took some kind of vengeance against Nipsey Hussle's murderer.
Nobody.
You say that, we're the weakest race. Why do other races kind of act scared of us when they see us?
They don't. They don't act scared of us, homie. They challenging us now. They only act scared of us when it's 5 or 6 of us and it's only 1 or 2 of them. But when it's 2 on 2, 4 on 4, they don't act scared. Nah, when it's 2 on 2 and 4 on 4, nigga, I went to that Earl Spence fight when he fought that Mexican. The Mexican wasn't scared. Nigga, I was in and around, nigga, them Irish white boys when Conor McGregor and Mayweather fought. And he was sending that racist tone. Hey, dance for me, boy. Oh, yeah. Dance, boy. Oh, he told that to Mayweather in his face, homie. Oh. But nigga, in the fight, nigga, they were walking around like this. When Tyson Fury whooped Deontay Wilder, nigga, the cockiness of them white folks. When them white boys is kicking niggas' ass in UFC, nigga, they ain't scared of us no more.
I remember that shit.
They ain't scared of us no more, homie. We, homie, listen. Nigga, as big as bad as Kimbo Slice was, he got in UFC and looked like a pussy. Mm-hmm. See, that's what the white people are using for their white kids, to let them know that the black boy can't fight no more.
Real quick, he has a point about Kimbo Slice. Kimbo was knocking everybody out on the underground, fighting circuit. He went to the UFC and it was quite embarrassing. For real though.
They're using UFC.
Interesting.
A gym for training grounds for KKK, skinhead, white supremacy. Our boys not knowing how to do this shit. So when they take the guns out of our boys' hands, that's why they all saying we pussies, because we don't know how the UFC fight. They do. They learning them lock balls and all that. We just learning how to with the drill thing. We're not even learning how to hold a gun, because we all got switches. We're not learning how to boop, boop, boop. Homie, why you think you don't never see the police with an extendo?
Yep.
Because they rely on a shot accuracy. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you with that wild shooting or switch, nigga, he'll lay on the ground and eat your ass up. But we think we tough, but we not, homie. We ain't shit. Damn. We ain't shit, my nigga. Our kids is getting their ass kicked in. White boys is beating up niggas in jail now. That's been unheard of.
Wow.
Nigga, Mexicans is kicking niggas' ass now. Homie, we grew up believing couldn't nobody beat us up. Now everybody beating us up, homie. Nigga, we used to think couldn't nobody whoop no nigga. I don't think that now. Nigga, we weak.
Man, and there it is, y'all. Man, say what you want about CW, but I just like the rawness of the conversation that Charleston White brings to these platforms. It's a breath of fresh air. The dude's, YouTube channel is gone. All that content he live streamed to get to this point where he's at now. I just seen him on Instagram. This dude's like at a big old video production, and he said it. He said he done sold out. He said that he don't care. He's gonna get money for his family. I commend him on that. It's kind of funny. Some of the things that he was saying in this video, me and my wife were basically having some similar conversations. It's crazy. Anyways, y'all, this is a reaction to Real Life Productions Charleston White's new video they just dropped, y'all. Again, check them out. Do you agree? Do you think this racial undertone, this conversation needs to be had? Do you think he's crazy? Do you think he's old school with his train of thought? Do you think what he said about the blacks has any validity? Do you think what I said about whatever I said, do you think it's valid at all? Or do you think we're both crazy? Let us know what you think in the comments, y'all. But again, Charleston White, he's an anomaly. This guy right here is something else. And it's a great video. And it really hit me when he was speaking about this, as well as other parts in the interview. So again, check it out, y'all, and let me know what you think about, this conversation. Charleston White never strays from controversial topics. People get offended by what he says, but I'm telling you, people in the comments are like, man, thank you, Charleston, for saying what we've been feeling, saying what has been needed to be said for so long. Do you agree? You're an American, you're a patriot, you got grit, act like it. I'm out.